welcome to Something's Cooking with Alpa, and today I thought we will make the Mexican nacho cheese sauce. So let's look at what we're gonna need to make this recipe. We're gonna need a little bit of milk. This is all-purpose flour, which is maida, butter, this is turmeric powder, a couple of slices of cheese. You can even go for grated cheese, a little bit of salt as per your taste, instant garlic, which like you can always go for fresh garlic, but I personally feel that instant garlic tastes better. For the toppings, you can pick and choose your likings. I'm going for onions, jalapenos, tomatoes, and capsicum. And of course, we cannot have nacho cheese without the nacho chips. So of course, go for the nacho chips. Now let's look at the process. So I've heated the pan. In this heated pan, I'm going to add the butter. Once the butter melts, add the all-purpose flour. And we are going to whisk this together. To this is, by the way, called as roux, guys, in chef's language. To this roux, we are going to add some milk. Now this milk is at room temperature. So once the milk starts thickening, what you are going to do is add the slices of cheese. You're going to break these slices of cheese when I add them. It just becomes easier for it to melt. So I've added all the rest of the cheese and it's getting there. It's still not melted yet, but it's getting there. I'm going to add a pinch of turmeric powder. Now guys, I am not using cheddar cheese, but when you are making nacho cheese, if cheddar cheese is available to you in your local market, definitely go for that, because that definitely will make a difference. But meanwhile, I'm using Britannia slices. So our cheese is nicely incorporated with the milk. I'm going to add the instant garlic to this and a pinch of salt, not much because cheese already has enough salt, so just a little. And we're going to whisk this just for 1 more minute. So our nacho cheese is ready. I'm going to turn off the flame and I'm going to wait for a minute or so for it to cool down a bit, just a bit. So the cheese has cooled down a bit, and if you can see and tell that it has become a little bit more thick, and that is exactly what we want. Now I'm going to use a ladle and I'm going to pour this awesome cheese on top of our nachos. And we are going to cover it up with some onions, some capsicum, some tomatoes, and some jalapenos. And we are done. Ta-da! Okay, so now let's give it a try. I can't wait. So, just perfect. Perfect. Hello everyone, welcome to Something's Cooking with Alpa, and pakoras are such great Indian snack or finger foods for any parties or any get-togethers. And who doesn't love paneer? So let's make your kitchen your family's favorite restaurant by making 3 versions of Paneer Pakoras. To make 3 kinds of Paneer Pakora, you're going to need 250 grams of paneer, half a cup of besan, which is gram flour, 3 tablespoons of corn flour or cornstarch, 2 tablespoons of dahi, 1 tablespoon of tamarind and date chutney, 1 tablespoon of dhania chutney, half teaspoon of chaat masala, half teaspoon of jeera or cumin, 2 green chilies, dhania, 1 teaspoon of ginger garlic paste, 1/8 teaspoon of soda, some water and salt to taste, and let's begin our process of making the first version of the paneer pakora. First guys, let's prepare our paneer and then we'll work on our batter. So version 1, let's take the paneer cubes, slice it like this in the middle, very gently. Not all the way through, okay? So you see, I've just sliced it till here, and this part I've not sliced. In the center now, I'm going to take this chutney and apply it over here in the middle. So it's become like a sandwich. So I'm going to prepare a couple of them like this, and then we'll work on our second version. Perfect guys. Now let's move to the second style. For that, I've taken the paneer, again slitting it in the center, and we are going to apply the tamarind and the date chutney. Now for style 3, we are going to marinate the paneer. To marinate paneer, we're going to take some curd, add the corn flour, add the chaat masala, the green chilies, little bit of dhania, ginger and garlic paste. And now we're going to mix it all in. Now it's time for us to add a little bit of salt. Mix that in as well. Now remember guys, we added some chaat masala. Now that has a little bit saltiness to it. And now it's time for us to add our paneer pieces and lightly mix them all in. Make sure to cover and coat every piece, every inch of that paneer. Now guys, keep this aside for the next 10 to 15 minutes and then we will start working on our batter. It's been 15 minutes since our paneer has been sitting and now it's time for us to work on our batter. But meanwhile guys, I've also added some oil and waiting for it to heat up. So let's now quickly start working and making our batter. So over here, now I'm going to add some salt, jeera, and guys, I'm also adding a little bit of turmeric and Kashmiri red chili powder. This is totally optional, but I think it gives a really good taste and color. And now I am going to mix it all in. I'm going to add little water as we go along. Guys, you see this is the consistency that we want our batter to be at. Now let's add the soda and mix that in as well. So guys, I'm going to now check if our oil is ready. I'm just going to drop 1 or 2 drops of our batter, and if they come up immediately, that means our oil is ready. So let's remove them and let's start adding our paneer in the batter. So coat it properly and then turn the flame on low to medium and then add the paneer. Fry them till the time they are a little bit goldenish color on all sides. This should take about a minute or so. So now time to take out our tamarind and date chutney version. And then we're simply going to repeat the same process with our chutney paneer. Now it's time for the marinated paneer to go in the batter. And in goes our marinated paneer in the frying oil. Let's now turn off the flame and plate this. Perfect. Now let's dig in and see guys, as I've cut the chutney one so that you can see, and right now I am digging in with the dahi one because that is my favorite. I'm just going to take a little bit of chutney. Absolutely amazing. For this, you're gonna need 100 grams of paneer, 1 tablespoon of corn flour, 1 roughly chopped capsicum or bell pepper, half an onion, and 2 green chilies sliced from the center. You're also gonna need about 3 to 4 garlic cloves and about half an inch of ginger and 1/4 cup of green onion leaves, 2 tablespoons of tomato ketchup, 1 teaspoon of red chili sauce, and 2 tablespoons of Szechuan sauce, and 1 teaspoon of soya sauce. Those are your ingredients. Just go ahead and add about 3 to 4 spoons of water to the corn flour and mix it all well together. This is going to give that crunch that you want in your paneer. Now just take a cube of the paneer and dunk it in this sauce that you made and just fry it for about 3 to 4 minutes. It's of a golden color like this, then it's time for you to remove them. Now in the same vessel, just remove a little bit of oil and add the ginger and garlic. Now when you're cooking Chinese, what you want to do is you want to cook everything on high flame. You can go with medium to high or high flame. To this we are going to add the chopped up onions and the chopped up capsicum. Mix it all together. Now to this I'm going to add the green chili. Now if the green chili that you have is very spicy, then add a little less. This one is like medium spicy, so I'm just adding 2. And once the capsicum looks like this, a little bit of burnt on one side, then it's time for you to start adding your sauces. Let's add the Szechuan sauce, the soya sauce, the red chili sauce, and the tomato ketchup or tomato sauce. Mix it all well together. Now remember, we are not going to add any extra salt to any of this because already there is a lot of high content of salt in the sauces. So you don't want your dish to become over salty. To this we are going to add the extra leftover corn flour syrup and mix it again properly. To this you add the paneer. Mix it together. Let all the sauces blend well with the paneer and the vegetables. We're not going to do this for long. Just mix it till the time everything is coated well with the sauces and garnish them with the green onion leaves. And voila, we are done. Welcome to Something's Cooking with Alpa, and today we are going to make kids special. Kids love cheese, so why not make cheese pakoras? They are absolutely easy peasy to make and just delicious. Not only kids but even the adults are going to like it. Okay guys, for this you're going to need couple of cheese cubes. I'm using Amul cheese cubes, half a cup of gram flour, which is besan, 1/4 teaspoon of red chili powder, 1/8 teaspoon of turmeric powder, salt as per taste, 1/8 teaspoon of carom seeds, that's ajwain, 1/8 teaspoon of dried fenugreek leaves, which is nothing but kasuri methi, pinch of soda, 1/8 teaspoon of chaat masala, Italian herbs, some chili flakes, and your choice of filling. I'm using capsicum, onions, olives, and jalapenos. So let's begin. Guys, go to my website. You will find the ingredients and their exact quantities as well as the step-by-step recipe. You can print it, You can watch it on your phone. It's as easy as that. So now guys, it's fairly simple. We're just going to add all of these spices in our bowl in which we already have the besan, which is gram flour. And now we are just going to use a spoon or a balloon whisk, whatever you have in your house. We're just going to use that and mix all our ingredients together. Now it's time for us to add little water at a time. And guys, it's always better. I definitely recommend to add little water as you go along, because you can always add water if you need, but there is no way for you to remove the water from the batter. I guess I'm going to need a little bit more water, so let's mix it all in. And this is exactly how I want my batter to look like. It's not too thick, it's not too thin, just perfect. Now we take our cheese cubes and we slit it in between, but make sure that you don't go all the way through, so that your cheese cube still remains intact and you still have a pocket. Do the same for the rest of the cheese cubes. Now it's time to fill our cheese cubes. So first goes in the chili flakes. Now guys, it's up to you how hot you want it. And then followed by the mixed Italian herbs. Now let's gently close this pocket and keep it aside. Now let's work on our second cheese. So for the second one, we are going to do the same thing. We are going to cut it in between and add the chili flakes, followed by the mixed Italian herbs. Now, as for the toppings or as for the filling, I'm going to add some finely chopped onions and capsicum. And now we're just gently going to close our cheese cube and keep it aside. So guys, for the third one, we're going to do the same thing. Slit, fill it with some chili flakes, mixed herbs, and I'm going to fill it with jalapeno and olives. Now close it and keep it aside. Meanwhile guys, I've already kept some oil for frying and it's nice and hot. Now I'm just going to take about 1 teaspoon of this hot oil and mix it in our batter. Why I'm doing that? It's because this is what is going to make our pakoras crispy from outside. Now this is a nice trick to make your pakoras crispy and soft from inside. So mix this oil in with your batter. Now let's take these cheese cubes and dip it in the batter and make sure that they are evenly coated from all sides. And now we're simply going to drop it in our oil. But before we drop it in our oil guys, we need to check if the oil is ready. So the easiest way to check if the oil is ready is by taking just a drop of this batter and put it in this oil. And if it comes up immediately, which it has, that means our oil is ready and we are all set to start frying our cheese pakoras. So now let's gently drop one by one in our hot oil and make sure that the flame is on medium, and we are going to fry them till the time they are golden brown on all sides. Make sure to stir it in intervals. And our cheese pakoras are looking absolutely amazing. It's time for us to take them out. Put it on a paper plate or paper towel or paper napkin so that it sucks all the excess oil out of our pakoras. And now I am going to break them and give it a try. These are looking so amazing, aren't they? Amazing! It has come out so good. That ooey gooey cheese is tasting so great. You have to make this today, and I'm telling you, you are going to absolutely fall in love with this dish. Do let me know your experience, and guys, I will see you very soon. I hope you enjoyed spending time with me, and take care. Bye bye.